teams that have high hopes of making the playoffs meet on Sunday, November 20th, as the Arizona Cardinals visit the Minnesota Vikings in Week 11 NFL action. The Cardinals are 4-1 and in second place in the NFC West, while the Vikings are 5-4 and tied for first place in the NFC North. The Cardinals are 3-1 in their last 5 games, while the Vikings have lost their last 4 games. These teams met late last season with the Cardinals winning 23-20 at home. The Arizona Cardinals are 4-1 straight up and 3-6 against the spread. The team is also 3-6 on the over-under. It is hard to envision either team scoring many points on Sunday, as the Cardinals have struggled offensively this season, even though they have a top running back in David Johnson and a top receiver in Larry Fitzgerald. The Cardinals are scoring just 22 points per game, but their defense has been good, as they are allowing just over 17 points per contest. The problem for Arizona has been the play of quarterback Carson Palmer, who simply is not getting the ball downfield to his playmakers. He has been throwing it short to Johnson and Fitzgerald, and defenses are forcing mistakes. Palmer threw for 376 yards last week, but threw 2 interceptions. The Minnesota Vikings come in at 5-4, both straight up and against the spread. The team is 3-6 on the over-under. The Vikings are even worse on offense than the Cardinals, as they are scoring just 19 points per game. The Vikings win with defense and forcing mistakes. Minnesota is first in the NFL in defense, allowing just 16.9 points per game. They are also second in the league in turnover margin at plus 12. The formula for Minnesota is to have Sam Bradford throw short passes, make no mistakes, and let the defense win the game. The Vikings did make a move this week as they cut kicker Blair Walsh, who has struggled all season, and they signed Kai Forbath. The Vikings have gone under the total in 6 of their 9 games this season. Taking a look at the betting statistics, the Cardinals are 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 games in November. The Cardinals are 3-9 against the spread in their last 12 games overall. And the Cardinals are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 versus the NFC. The Vikings are 6-1 against the spread versus a team with a losing record. The Vikings are 19-7 against the spread in their last 26 home games, and the Vikings are 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 versus the NFC. Taking a look at the over-under stats, the over is 5-0 in the Cardinals' last 5 road games. The under is 10-4 in the Cardinals' last 14 versus the NFC. The under is 12-5 in the Cardinals' last 17 games overall. The under is 4-1 in the Vikings' last 5 home games. The under is 21-7 in the Vikings' last 28 versus the NFC. And the under is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings in this series. Both of these teams are struggling on offense, and each team has a good defense, so this should be a low-scoring game that goes under the total of 40 points.